This is ABC 15 Arizona at 6:30.
Millions of ballots now being recounted all by hand, even as a new lawsuit emerges. But what will happen when the election audit is finally over?
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is returning, but not without changes, what the new warning label is advising.
He was convicted in the death of George Floyd, but it's a previous case from years ago that could see Derek Chauvin behind bars even longer. Thank you for choosing ABC 15 News at 6. I'm Steve Irvin.
And I'm Katie Rammel. As healthcare leaders work to get more Arizonans vaccinated, we're tracking a success story. The Navajo Nation has the second highest rate of vaccinations in the entire world, second only to Israel. More than half of the 173,000 people who live on the reservation are considered fully vaccinated. Compare that to all of Arizona, where only 28% meet that mark. And keep in mind, both of those numbers include minors who are not yet eligible.
At the beginning of the pandemic, the Navajo Nation was one of the hardest hit spots in the world. Hundreds of new cases and dozens of deaths reported every week. Today and Thursday, they were able to offer a glimpse to First Lady Jill Biden of what life after COVID-19 could look like. It's her first official visit to the nation since moving into the White House. As ABC 15's Mark Phillips reports, she'll be going back to Washington, D.C. with the lessons the Navajo Nation has learned, but knowing more still needs to be done.
First Lady Jill Biden's second day on the Navajo Nation started in a place where she feels most comfortable, inside a school, Hunters Point Boarding School. Dr. Biden, who is a community college professor, spoke with students and teachers for more than an hour on the challenges COVID-19 created for them and their families over the last year.
With hopes, this experience will inspire you to return again to Dinetra and to Diné, our people. May you walk in beauty.
This is not Dr. Biden's first trip to the Navajo Nation. As second lady, she delivered the commencement address at Navajo Technical University in 2013. In 2019, she toured a cancer treatment center in Tuba City with Navajo President Nez and the nation's first lady. On this trip, Dr. Biden met with Navajo women, students, as well as workers and patients at a COVID vaccination site. At each stop, emphasizing the administration's commitment to improving the standard of living, protecting the environment, and helping with the recovery from COVID.
On this path of life, Joe and I will walk with you. We stand with the Navajo Nation today, tomorrow, and always.
Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.
We were able to speak with Navajo President Jonathan Nez ahead of the First Lady's visit. He told us he hoped what she said Thursday and today will help communities all across the country struggling with COVID-19.
I mean, even Dr. Fauci himself said that Navajo could be a model to push back on COVID-19 in a regional approach.
In the past week, the Navajo Nation has only reported one death from COVID-19.